we have started our lesson number 16, Handy Andy at the Post Office. We have completed the reading. I give you the explanation and we have completed the exercise, word power. Now today we are doing the next question. The next question is student comprehension. Complete these statements. Answer. First is Andy went to the town to bring his master's letter from the post office. Second, the postmaster did not give any letter to Andy because he did not pay him 11 pence as postage charges for the letter. Third, Andy's face was beaming with delight because he had brought 3 letters for 11 pence. B. Who spoke these words? Why did they speak them? First, I don't like to be troublesome, sir. Andy spoke these words to his master when his master asked him that why doesn't he ask him what he is supposed to do when he doesn't know it. He said so. Get out. Your master must be as great a goose as yourself to send a such messenger. The postmaster spoke these words to Andy. He said so because Andy insisted on him to give his master's letter without telling him his master's name. Third, what should I pay 11 pence for? Andy spoke these words to the postmaster. He said so because the postmaster asked him to pay 11 pence as postage charges for his letter, while he had taken only 4 pence from another man a minute before for his letter. Fourth, you will provoke me to break your neck some day. Mr. Squire spoke these words to Andy. He said so because Andy had come back from the post office without taking his letter. Fifth, he will murder me if I am not back soon. Andy spoke these words to the postmaster. He said so because his master had asked him to come back soon with his letter. Next, see students, answer these questions. Question number 1. What was Andy's excuse for not asking the squire where to go? Answer. Andy's excuse was that he would find out himself where he had to go. He doesn't want to be troublesome by asking questions. Second, what made Andy think the postmaster was very curious? Answer. When Andy asked the postmaster to give him the letter, the postmaster asked him for whom he wanted it. This made Andy think that the postmaster was very curious. He thought that why should he know who it was for? Third, why did the postmaster call Andy's master a goose? Answer. The postmaster called Andy's master a goose because he had sent such a foolish messenger, so he must also be such a fool. Fourth, why did the postmaster refuse to give Andy any letter? Answer. The postmaster refused to give Andy any letter because he didn't pay him 11 pence as postage charges for the letter. Fifth, what was the postmaster doing when Andy made a second visit to the post office? Answer. When Andy made a second visit to the post office, 2 persons were getting letters. The postmaster was selecting the letters for each from a large parcel that lay before him on the counter. Sixth, why did Andy take away 2 letters from the heap? Answer, Andy took away 2 letters from the heap because he didn't want to pay 11 pence for just 1 letter while he saw the postmaster taking 4 pence for a letter from others. Question 7. What made Andy feel delighted? Answer, Andy felt delighted because he had managed to take 3 letters for 11 pence. 8th, why was the squire puzzled to see Andy happy? Answer, the squire had scolded Andy some time before for not bringing the letter and had sent him back. Yet he was happy when he came back while nothing of such sort had happened in the meantime. This made him puzzled. So students, here we complete the comprehension questions. So you have to write it in your notebook and learn it.